Good morning, Anu. You know, it is cloudy and overcast out right now. It's a little misty, and this is the time of year when sometimes seasonal affective disorder sets in or you just kind of get a little gloomy. Well, how about bringing some joy into your life? Yes, that is what I named my houseplant, my potentially new houseplant. Haven't confirmed it, but I like the name. And Jennifer Youngquest here with English Gardens. You were telling me that having a houseplant in your home can really change your emotional and mental state.
There's lots of benefits to houseplants. They increase the oxygen levels in our home, so that will then in turn increase your productivity, your alertness, your creativity. Lots of benefits for houseplants.
Okay, since I arrived, I have been smiling nonstop. I thought it was your glowing personality, but you said that just looking at houseplants can make a difference.
It can. It decreases anxiety and just makes you feel better. It, brings nature inside. Just everybody looking at plants, flowers, that helps.
And it's actually been a growing trend to have a house plant, but I am still concerned, possibly scarred, over the house plants that have not survived in my care in the past. So how do you choose? You've got a variety of houseplants for a variety of situations. So why don't you tell us what you have here?
So the most important thing is light when you select a houseplant. We have selected some easy to care for houseplants. Here's our peace lily. So it requires not a whole lot of light. Jade plant, which maybe will need a little bit more light. Swiss cheese. Which
I like it.
Isn't that a great name? And look
So
how
fun.
Cool it looks. Spider plant, virtually indestructible.
Really?
Yes, I have one that's
Just like the spiders.
Exactly. I have one that's 40 years old in my home.
40 years old?
40 years old. It's had babies. It's a grandmother.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's great.
Aww.
ZZ plant. If you do not have light, a room that doesn't have windows, ZZ plant is virtually indestructible. Put it in an office in fluorescent light. It will survive.
Okay. And then this one with the vertical interest, which I am, of course, all about vertical interest.
That's your favorite now, the snake plant.
Ooh, is that what it's called?
It's called snake plant, Sansevieria, mother's-in-law tongue, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of different names. So it doesn't require a lot of water, so you can neglect that one and it'll still survive.
Okay, it thrives. It's very, instead of saying neglect, I'd like to say it's very self-sufficient. You know what I mean? We're encouraging, plant empowerment. Now, you have an entire system here to help people pick out the plant that is right for you. And a sale here at English Gardens for the Adopt a Houseplant weekend. You can buy a houseplant or container and get the second 50% off, which means you can get a plant, get the container 50% off, or vice versa, get the container and the plant 50% off, depending on how you swing it. So coming up in the next half an hour, if you're wondering, okay, I'm not quite sure what is the best for me, well, often when you do adopt a pet, a cat or a dog, you go through a little survey to figure out which breed is best for you. Well, we're going to do that with the houseplants. No houseplant will be left behind this weekend. We're going to find each one of these homeless houseplants a home. Could it be yours? Coming up in the next half an hour, we will do a survey together to figure out what could be right for you and what could be right for me. I'm hoping to take one home as well. Anu?
All right, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I managed to kill my first snake plant, but my second one is thriving, so there is that.